Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to D Smith. Let's go. Welcome to today's session. Today's session. The third, is this a third verse podcast or this Justin Hunt podcast? It's the company man. It's one of them where he has Stat Quo on here, right? And Stat Quo is, I see him as a person that is just gonna tell you the truth. You like it or you don't. It is what it is. I'm speaking my truth. You need to figure out what is going on with you. In this episode right here, this clip right here, he speaks about Drake in the game. Now, the Drake, egotistical, selfish, causes his own problems. It is what it is at this point. He done showed you the truth. He done showed you who he is from Dr. Dre, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent. At this point, you the problem. You the problem. But let's react to this video right here from Stat Quo explaining how your boy Drake, and the game shouted out Drake, and Drake was scared as hell in Compton. Like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the session. Let's go, man.
If you look at Games, the documentary, I think that came out in 2005, if I'm not mistaken. That classic album came out 9 years before YG's classic, My Crazy Life, which came out in 2014. So this is one of those verses that, to me, if they say styles make fights, perhaps generation gaps can make a versus. It's going to be very unique. But before we get there, on this week's Third Verse podcast, we had Stat Quo was talking about his relationship with the game and shared some information that most people didn't know. Stat, you wanna break down what you talked about and where you are with it now?
Well, the context of the conversation, I was just letting you guys into how with Game, when he hears rhymes, he feel like people are dissing him. I'm gonna go all the way back. You know, my relationship with him has always been me telling him not to diss niggas. Because it doesn't do anything for him. I told him not to diss G Unit. I told him not to diss Eminem when he was mad about the Super Bowl, but Dre don't rap, so he dissed Eminem. I told him not to do that. So the fact that I'm saying that I'm telling him not to diss Kendrick, even though, because I know Kendrick wasn't talking about him, the fact that Justin is sending me screenshots of people saying that I'm creating a narrative so he can go out and diss Kendrick, I'm trying to tell this nigga to never diss Kendrick. I'm not creating a narrative of nothing. I was just allowing people, giving them some insight on how, when it comes to our relationship, I'm constantly.
And you know what? The Game, if you watch the verses, Game said last night, I'm hard-headed. I do not listen to people. He basically said that. If you watch the verses, go check it out.
Telling him not to do certain things. That has been our relationship. That's how it goes. I work closely with him. You know, when AD came and did documentary 2, he killed that verse, by the way, My Flag. He got off on there. I A&R'd that project. Game is my brother DJ, who was one of the guys that are on Third Verse with me and Justin. He A&R'd the documentary. He used to manage YG, and his family owns Complex. So we're all tied into this shit, okay, guys? We love YG and we love the game. We don't have
Interesting. So he knows the people that own Complex. Interesting. Keep note of that, man. Keep note of that because it might come up later. 1 year, 2 years down the line. I'm just saying, man.
I'm not here saying I'm trying to do this. That's my brother. I love him. But do he be doing dumb shit? Absolutely he does. You know, and do I tell him? Yes. Okay? Whack 100. That's my brother too. But as AD knows, that nigga do dumb shit all the time. I call him and tell him. That's me. That's who I am to the people that I fuck with. I call them and tell them about stuff. So I want y'all to stop with these narratives that I'm trying to set something up so Game can diss Kendrick. I have not spoken to Game in a couple.
At this point, the Game might as well just come out. I'm about to diss Kendrick Lamar. It is what it is. Stop with the just stop with the sneak dissing. Just say I'm about to diss this nigga right here. I'm just saying, man. You from Bompton, right? Let's go.
Months. I tried to FaceTime him when we was on the show. The nigga ain't hit me back. He probably ain't hit me back because he know I'm gonna tell him not to do something. Like I would have told him not to do this versus. He shouldn't be doing it because it's two different eras, and that's all I want to say. And you guys can take it away from it.
Okay? I agree with you, Stat.
Yeah, he shouldn't be doing this shit at all.
Well, I want to play a clip from yesterday's show, just for people who may not have seen this viral moment, may not seen the conversations that are going on, but want a better understanding of what you're talking about. You cool with that?
Yeah, and don't be clowning me because my internet is Spectrum fault. We got a clear one, but I'm just saying anyway. Go ahead. It's not my fault.
Spectrum's worse.
Spectrum is awful. All right, let me put this on the screen right here. Share screen. All right, so here's the part that people have been talking about.
I'm gonna watch it. A lot of those, I have a lot. I'm a part of a lot of them songs. So I mean, I love. At the end of the day, I just feel like it's just a different time. And I know some of y'all, because he would say it when Kendrick said, "I see dead people" in the beginning of what song was that?
Not like us.
When he said that in the beginning of the song, we did a song where Game said that in the beginning. Dre did the beat.
One Blood. No, not One Blood.
It's another song.
Yes, the other one. It was One Blood, right?
Oh, and then we did another song where we said that. Game thought Kendrick was subliminally dissing. I spoke to Game for over an hour. I told Top Dog this. This is a fact. I spoke to him for over an hour, convincing him that Kendrick was not dissing him. When Kendrick did that one shit where he was talking about Big Sean or all that shit, Game asked me, was he dissing him in that song?
What element?
The Heart.
Oh, The Heart, okay.
I went and talked to Kendrick about it. Kendrick was like, man, I would never diss him. What's he talking about? I told Chuck this. And I reminded him that on that conversation. I said, dog, these niggas fuck with you, like, chill out. This is real. But in his mind, he like, his niggas throwing shots at me. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, conversations that me and this man be having. This is real shit. I am his conscience. I be stopping him. But guess what? I had that conversation. Then he started dissing Rick Ross.
Right. Right. Now, then he started dissing Rick Ross. So that is what people are reacting to right now.
Just on one more thing.
Yeah.
When the last time I seen Game, he was having something down at LA Live. The reason I went down there, Justin's college homeboy, Travis, who's now working with Game, sent me the intro to the mixtape where he said something about Kendrick. I heard it. The reason I went down there was to tell this nigga to take it and don't put that song out. Did he listen? No, he didn't. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, I be trying to tell this nigga. I told him there's a picture of us together that's on my Instagram. That's from that night. And I seen Justin later on that night because will.i.am had a thing. And that's when we got to arguing about he's blaming me because he dissed Rick Ross. And I said, it's not my fault you dissed Rick Ross. I told you not to diss nobody, nigga. Well, you told me not to diss Kendrick, nigga. So I had to go. I said, you shouldn't be saying nothing to nobody.
So he really was going to diss Kendrick Lamar. Think about that. After the Not Like verse, he was prepared to diss Kendrick Lamar. A lot of rappers do not understand lyrics and sneak disses and all that. The Game is clearly one of those rappers. He has to go to somebody else. What does this mean? He has to go to Stat Quo and say, what does this mean? Think about that.
Say nothing to nobody. That. He told me I don't understand. So, nigga, I don't understand. Okay, cool. So I want y'all to know I be trying with my dog. I really do. I want him not to diss nobody. I think it has hurt his legacy. He's a phenomenal MC. And I think all this turmoil has caused people to see his catalog in a different way. And that's all that, because he's great. And the song that I'm talking about is called Dead People. It's off the Jesus Peace album. That's where he thought Dre did the beat. So anyway.
Why are you so adamant about him not dissing anybody?
Because I know how to see how people call him. They don't call him Game. They call him lame, and they have something to say about him. Kendrick is a beloved guy. And Kendrick ain't do nothing to Chuck. Kendrick loves Chuck. He respects him. You know, he did a song called Black Boy Fly. He talked about Game in that song. Shout out to Dewan, my homeboy that did the beat. Man, I remember telling Game about that song because Game didn't even know that Kendrick was doing that. And so in them situations, I don't want him to be hurt. And with Jay-Z, I'm like, nigga, don't diss Jay-Z. What did Jay-Z do to you? And to dissing Eminem, are you fucking crazy? Are you out of your mind? Why am I telling him not to diss Eminem? Oh, okay. like, yo, what are we talking about? Like, are we like?
Do you think it was lost on Kendrick that putting "I see dead people" at the beginning of that could be misconstrued as a shot to Game? Do you think he just wasn't even thinking about it at all?
If anything, Kendrick's paying homage.
Right.
If anything, dog. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see how putting "I see dead people" at the beginning of it is a diss in any way.
I'm about to get in trouble again, L, because you didn't did it. I'm about to get in trouble. I'm about to say something.
Hey, before we start, I see dead people. Is that a diss, man? Come on, man. What the fuck are we talking about, man?
Again, y'all, fuck it. I'm gonna fucking say it, okay? Dog, Game did a song with Drake called 100. Y'all should go back and listen to that record, okay? Drake is clearly taking shots at Kendrick Lamar. Where did they shoot the video, AD?
In Compton. In his hood.
Why did Drake even get on the song?
That I don't know.
You know why. Why did he shoot it in Compton?
Now I know.
Yes, he did it on purpose. Did I tell Wack and Game that? I said, dog, y'all know what was going on with that, right? That's why niggas felt the way, because they felt like da-da-da-da. But Kendrick wasn't even studying that shit. But he definitely understood what Drake was doing. Because Drake was talking shit about. That's why when niggas talk about like, Drake Kendrick just did it up. Nigga, Drake been doing innuendos at Dot for fucking years. He been talking shit on the low for years. And I understand Drake and Game are friends.
So that's why Drake is a bitch ass nigga. The Game is iffy, man. I swear to God, the Game, he done showed you for years. Eminem, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, now Kendrick. You can't fuck with the Game. You can't fuck with it or trust him.
Expected. But I told them niggas not to do that. And them niggas like, man, that's not what it was. And I understand the business side of it. It's a Drake feature. I get it. But I'm just telling you what I knew what the nigga was doing when he did that. And just to let y'all know, that nigga was scared as fucking Compton. He was shook. Them niggas got the arguing out there, AD. That nigga took his sweater and his Timberlands. He got the fuck on. Niggas had to call him to come back.
Of course that nigga ran. Scary ass Drake. Yo, scary ass.
He thought niggas got the shooting out in Compton. Drake is, you heard that, right?
No, 100%.
That nigga was scared than a bitch out there, nigga. Hey, Drake, guess what?
Speakers too. He went.
Hey, guess what? Guess what, Drake? Hey, but guess what, Drake? I ain't been to Compton since I went to Bledsoe's years ago. I'm just as scared, my nigga. I don't want no problems.